Well, right now, Republican lawmakers in the Senate are voting to try and override Governor Cooper's veto of Senate Bill 20. They've been discussing this for the last couple of hours. The bill would ban nearly all abortions after 12 weeks.
Yes, if the Senate overrides the veto, the vote then would go to the House. And we have Shamari Morrison here listening in on the events of today. So, Shay, what are some of the things lawmakers are talking about right now?
Well, they have been talking for just over an hour now. Republican lawmakers are making statements calling the bill mainstream and in the best interests of women and families in North Carolina. And we've seen several local businesses that are protesting this abortion ban, calling it bad for the state, some likening it to HB 2, also known as the bathroom bill. You remember that was passed in 2016. And parts of that bill required transgender people to use public bathrooms that corresponded with their biological sex at birth. And it faced so much pushback that part of the bill was eventually overturned. Now, back to Senate Bill 20. Here are some of the quick highlights of that bill. The proposed legislation has exceptions for abortions after 12 weeks. There are exceptions for rape, incest, life-limiting anomaly, and if there's a medical emergency to the mother. In the case of rape or incest, abortion would be allowed through 20 weeks of pregnancy. And if the fetus has a so-called life-limiting anomaly, abortion would then be legal through 24 weeks. Now, a life-limiting anomaly in the bill doesn't actually list exact medical conditions that would qualify, but women would be allowed to get an abortion after 24 weeks if it were declared a medical emergency by a doctor. And now we have Republican lawmakers calling Democrats' objection to the bill unfounded.
Quite frankly, their smear campaign is a veiled attempt to not help women, but to pad their political coffers through promoting and perpetuating a fear campaign.
Meanwhile, Democrats are asking Republicans questions like this about the bill.
If the doctor believes that a patient is suicidal, do you believe that would qualify as a medical condition for this exception or not?
Senator Lee, you may respond.
I'm assuming you've read the bill.
I have read.
And you've read the provision that talks about that. And so I'm assuming you're asking me a question that you already know the answer to.
And I'll continue to listen in to lawmakers, and I'll keep you all updated once a final vote is made.
Yeah, sounds like the Senate is up right now and then the House later. Shay, thanks for keeping us updated. We appreciate it.